The Chicago rap game version of Mount Rushmore, close ties to Black China, the Back Into It music video is coming. So much dopeness went down in this amazing exclusive ATC interview with the one and only Poncho BiGGS. Let's crack right into it. 10 minutes starting now.
So that's my nickname. That's been my nickname since I was like a little dude, like a baby. And Biggs, that's my grandpa's last name. So it all just kind of ties into one.
Yo, was that always like the rap alias, like to start off everything? Because, you know, even like Lil Wayne, it was like Lil Tunchi, right? And I know he still goes back with that. But was it always Poncho BiGGS, or did you play around with any other aliases?
So before, I used to go by Lil Chaotic, right?
Okay.
And then eventually I dropped the Lil from my name and I just changed it to Chaotic. Now, on the lowest key, I was screaming Poncho, like while I was still chaotic in some songs. I'd be like Poncho, like
Yep.
that, you feel me? That's the alias. So I just decided, like, all right, I'm going ahead and make it the official name.
Nah, for sure, for sure. And yo, you know what's crazy? Because when I watch your videos, man, I know you rep Chi-Town all day, man. But yo, I see you. Was it like that? Was it like the LA scene? And I know, I know you're in Indiana as well, man. Is it Chicago all day, every day, or is there some Indiana in the blood? Kind of like where's your stomping ground at?
Oh man, Chicago for sure. I was born in Chicago. I actually stayed like in suburban part of Chicago.
Okay.
You know, Chicago all day though, man.
No, for sure, for sure. And you know, one thing that I always love to ask folks from the Chicago area, man, is there's so many. It's kind of like New York, where you got so many dope generational hip hop artists, man. You know, if you want to go back to Common and Kanye, then you kind of got that whole G Herbo and Lil Durk era, and even the Chief Keef era, man. And I'm just kind of curious from the way that you've grinded, man. Who's kind of like your Mount Rushmore, man? Kind of, do you look at like the OGs? They kind of, you know, paved the way, and even Twista, right? Or do you kind of look at, you know, more people kind of closer to your age, a little bit more in your lane?
I definitely, no disrespect to the dudes, my age range, my lane. I definitely got to give salutes to the OGs like Twista, Kanye, you know what I'm saying, Common, all the old heads. Even Do or Die, like
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, like definitely some of even the Brat. You know what I'm saying? She's from
Yep.
Chicago too. The Brat hard too, so I definitely will put her on Mount Rushmore for sure.
Yo, man, you know, this is just quirky. I'm gonna throw it at you, man, just because it's one of the Q&A items that I have, man. You get any legendary Chi-Town artist, man, to hop onto the Like That remix. Let's just say that, man. Yo, the Like That remix, man. Who in the world, or maybe even the latest joint, man, with Baja Banks, yo. You get any legendary Chi-Town artist, man. Only one. Who's it gonna be, man, for the remix?
Kanye.
Definitely, without a doubt. Now, look, yo, I'll make it easier, right? So pick one for Like That, and then one for Back Into It. So because I know Back Into It is a little bit faster and a little bit more sultry.
I feel like, honestly, Kanye fit perfectly for both of them.
For real?
For real.
It's hard to tell, man, because you know what's crazy? I definitely agree with you, because I'm thinking about the record he had with Lil Pump, and I was like, yo, you're such a fucking I love it, and yo, he made that work. It's like, yo, Kanye can even rap with Lil Pump. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then you know he just tapped into the UK drill on his new album.
Yeah.
So I'm already knowing he can get a little flow going on that.
Yo, give me your honest thoughts. Honest thoughts about the Donna album, man. Is that something that you can bump with pride, or you low key play it when no one else is listening?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll bump it.
Yeah,
real, I'll bump that. Yeah, it's a couple of songs on there. I'll just play them. Some of my guys will be like, "Who this, bro?" I'm like, "This Kanye, bro. You ain't heard the new album? He got some songs on there."
Nah, for sure, for sure. You know, a couple. You know, it's crazy because I know when I was looking up, of course, all things related to you, man. I saw a couple names that just kind of kept on popping up, man. And I'm curious if it was just a incidental run-in, or if there's a past relationship. You and Young and May, man. I know you guys were over there at the what was it, the Wonderland in Indiana, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I was just kind of like an opening act for her.
Okay.
We didn't really get to link up, meet, none of that. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing, though. Shout out Young and May. She did her thing. But yeah, though, hopefully in the future, though, you know, we get to work together, you know, be on the same ticket. You feel me?
No, for sure. And what about Black China? Because it seems like there's a Black China connection, man. But then again, yo, I know how this industry is, man. Sometimes like people pose together and they keep it moving. Is there any back history with you and Black China?
Um, so I've been knowing Black China. The first time I met Black China, I was in high school. So I
Wow.
was 17, 18. And then now I'm 23. So we just been cool through a mutual friend. Really, my boy Antonio Velaz.
Yeah.
He's the one, and just to throw this in there, he's the one who kind of put back into it together. By the way. So,
Oh, for sure. Oh, we'll get into it.
yeah, yeah. So basically, I know her through him. You know what I'm saying? And so we got some work we gonna do soon. So yeah.
That's dope, man. And you know, it's so dope too because yo, like she's literally an actual artist, man. Like yo, she's like yo, I can actually rap too, and I gotta give her props, man. Yo, she's actually trying to really crack into that same lane, man.
Yeah, she's dope. She actually can spit. For real.
Yo, for sure, for sure. Few other things. Well, you know what? Since we're already on that topic, man, definitely talk a little bit more about back into it. Obviously, yo, the flow and the vibe, and of course, you know, you get matched up with Banks. There's a lot of, it seems like fun chemistry, fast paced chemistry, and definitely a little bit explicit, which I appreciate, man. Yo, give me the backstory on that, man. How that came together, and especially going from like that to back into it.
Yeah, so like I said, my boy Antonio, he kind of put it together, and we kind of thought it'd be like a dope idea to kind of drop not like, you feel me, like the same type of song, but just something different to show some versatility. So we did something for the ladies, so the ladies can twerk and shake that thing. You feel me? So we thought Baja would be a good fit. I was low key just being around her. Not like that, but just I had been around her, and then some people had mentioned her name, so it was just like, sure, we might as well. It's kind of like a sign, so let's just go ahead, you know, let's get that cracking. So
Yeah, not only that, yo, can we get that music video cracking too, man? Because yo, there's no way that cannot be PG-13. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up on one of those more explicit platforms as well. Any plans? Because I know you killed it on the Like That video. Any plans to go ahead and put that into rotation for a potential music video?
man, we working on that right now, bro. I actually I just posted on my story today. I'm looking for some girls, so we getting the girls together. We already got the location, the videographer. We just need to get the girls now.
Yo, is everything going down in LA, or are you still staying pretty local with Chicago?
No, we in Chicago.
Okay.
This time. Yes, sir.
No, for sure. You know, and one thing that I really want to ask you too, man, this kind of applies to all musicians and artists, man, is I guess it's kind of a two-parter. Your go-to streaming service, man, because of course you got the Apple Music, you got the Spotify, you got the Tidal before Jay-Z dipped out of there and whatnot, man. And I know there's other platforms, but you know, both as an artist and then also as just a a fan, like, oh yo, I want to hear the new song, I'm going to this platform. Any particular preference, man?
Man, I definitely go to Apple Music first.
Okay.
That'd be like my first option. Or it's this little app I use. It's called Musi. And
Okay.
my music definitely should be on there too. It's kind of like a little YouTube thing. So it's like you could play the music on there, and then you can close the app, and the music still play.
Oh, yo, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I want to ask you, man, especially as an artist though as well, because it's so difficult, and I do want to ask you about Nipsey in a minute or two, man, because I know that whole marathon is definitely motivational, man. But being an artist, being a musician, at the end of the day, man, those streams really do matter, man. Like, is it still Apple Music, or do you feel like at the end of the day, all the streaming services are gonna just give you a sliver at best anyway?
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, I was just saying, is there any, as an artist, as this, as a business, right? Is there one platform that's a little bit better, looks out a little bit more for the artist as far as streaming platforms?
I say Spotify, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I say Spotify because I feel like just based off what I looked at versus Apple Music, it just seems like it's more on there, like more playlists, more. I don't know. I just feel like that's the right platform for artists.
Got you, man. And going back to Apple Music, man, what's your favorite feature of the whole Apple Music? Because I know, Ebro's over there from Hot 97 now, and I mean, they got so many exclusives. Of course, Drake and Nicki Minaj and Young Money Radio and all that type of stuff, man. Do you get caught up on that entertainment side, or is it just going straight to the music?
To be honest, bro, I never really dug into that. I
Okay.
see it, you know what I'm saying, but I just kind of I look up the artists, look up the albums, stuff like that.
No, for sure, for sure. And you know what? I'm just looking at some of my little tidbits and notes, man. You know, going to Nipsey Hussle real quick, man. Yo, just talk about briefly, you know, any motivation from that. I saw on the IG that you had a mural snapshot, and it just looks so dope and motivational as well, man. Just Nipsey's influence on you as an artist.
Oh man, definitely a motivation because he's an artist who I would want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Put out dope music, then open the store, give back to
Yep.
the community. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I always heard about Nipsey, um, but like when he died, though, it kind of made me feel some type of way a little bit because it was like, dang, like in front of his own store. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
it's crazy, man. But I just was like, I'm gonna use what he did as motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because he really did some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? He put out some dope music.
And there you have it. Make sure to stay tuned because, of course, Poncho went a little bit past the 10-minute mark as we would expect, but so much more coming up in which Poncho digs deep into why Squid Game is worth watching a million times. Once again, appreciate everyone for rocking with ATC. Make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and hit the like button a gazillion, fazillion times, and stay tuned.